Hey, what's going on, people? My name is Terrell Andretti, and I'm the Narcs Nemesis. If you're watching me on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. That helps YouTube's algorithm pick up this content and send it out to more people that need it. Somebody liked it for you, so make sure you like it for somebody else. Also, if you need a one-on-one, the link is in the description. For those of y'all that join my Patreon, that gives you half off of a lifetime of sessions. So whatever duration you choose, you get half off if you're a member of my Patreon. The link is in the description. Y'all make sure y'all go check out my new single, Superstition. It is available here on the channel, and it's also available on all streaming platforms. The link is in the description. It's about my narcissistic experience, and it's also about me overcoming it. And it features a voicemail of my ex-narc trying to hoover me, and I ain't going for it. Today I want to talk to y'all about the narcissist after your discard, or the narcissist life after you. A lot of y'all think that the narcissist is finna go live this happily ever after life, and you think they're going to go off somewhere and prosper, and you think they're going to go change for someone when you've been putting in all the work to get them to change. So you think that they're going to move on and go give this fantasy to somebody else, when the truth is, in order for somebody to change, first you have to admit that there's something wrong with you to change. Also, it takes effort, it takes work, it takes time, it takes practice to change. It takes a sense of self awareness. You have to be aware that what you're doing is either hurting people or hurting yourself. Now, with that being said, which one of these has the narcissist done to move on and go change for another person? I'll wait. The short answer is none of them. They haven't done any of these things. And the reason why y'all get this false hope that they are over there with this new supply and this new person changing is because y'all are watching their social media, and y'all are seeing the optics, y'all are seeing the display that they're showing. That's why I tell y'all, stay your ass off their social media. Because you got to think, they're showing you everything that they know you don't want to see because they know you're watching. I try to tell y'all, this ain't their first rodeo. So their mission is to display everything that you said to them that you wanted out of a relationship, and display them giving it to somebody else. The reason they do that is to make you further question yourself and to further question your value, because it makes you question, well, damn, why wasn't I worthy enough to get these things that I've been asking for? Why wasn't I worthy enough to live this dream life with? Why wasn't I worthy enough to excel with? Why wasn't I worthy enough to go to the next level with? And it's meant to further break you down. It's meant to further abuse you. And it gets to a point where they don't even have to abuse you. You start abusing yourself. You start talking down to yourself. You start devaluing yourself. You start comparing yourself. A lot of y'all get obsessed with the new supply because y'all want to so badly know what do they have that you don't have. The answer to that is an annoying ass fucking jackass supreme. That's what they now have that you don't have. That's it. And that's not saying that the new supply is a horrible person, because in all cases, I can't even talk. In all cases, that is not the case. Because there are some unknowing supplies that just get caught up in the matrix, and they get caught in the narcissist games or whatever. But that is not your responsibility to decipher who's innocent and who's not. You're on your side, nobody else's. That's the only thing they got. They got your problem. That's what they have that they don't. That's what they have that you don't have. Your problem, your headache, your stress, your gray hairs. That's what they have now. And they use that to further break you down so that when they run their narrow asses back to you, you're going to welcome them with open arms because you want answers. You're going to welcome them with open arms because you want validation. You're going to welcome them with open arms because you're going to want to know the recipe that new supply has that you couldn't seem to get right. And the answer is nothing. It's the same show, different victims. Same show, different cast. That's all it is. The only constant in that bullshit is the narcissist. Don't be a constant in their bullshit. Don't be a constant in their shit show. Because they're showing you all these things and it looks like they're moving on. It looks like they're happier or whatever the case is. For one, they told everybody that you were the problem. So if they don't make it look good, they hate accountability. If they don't go over there and make it look good, that's going to fall back on them. Because if they go over there and repeat the behaviors initially, the light is going to reflect on them that they are the problem. So they got to go over there and dress it up for other people, because they've been talking to the family about you. They've been talking to your mutual friends about you. They've been talking to those other jackasses at the job about you. They've been spreading rumors since way before y'all even got devalued and discarded. So they got to keep that stigma up about you. That's why they're doing that. And if you play into the bullshit, you just prove them right. That's why I always tell y'all, manage your emotions, because if you don't, whoever manages your emotions manages you. You got to stop and get control of yourself for a minute. Because a lot of y'all know the answers, y'all just need that confirmation and it's understood. But for once, listen to your gut. Listen to your gut. They got to make it look good. Because if they don't make it look good, they make themselves look bad. They don't want to be looked at as bad. But the thing is, they can't control their behavior either. Because it might be good in the beginning, which anything always is. It might be good in the beginning, but their disorder is not going to allow them to be constant or consistent. Not in good behavior, because I tell y'all, their disorder is going to override any want or need to be a good person. Their disorder is going to override treating you right. Their disorder is going to override them getting their shit together. Them versus their disorder is undefeated and always will be when it comes to them. You can defeat their disorder by disengaging, moving on, healing. A lot of y'all need hobbies. I don't care how old you are, find something to do. A lot of us, we want to attach our happiness to another individual. True happiness comes from the inside. That's why you have to do the work. Go to the classes, go to therapy, do the self-talks, self-improvement, go to the gym, level up, make more money, achieve your goals. That's where happiness comes from. Another person is just an addition and a complement to your own happiness. Because when you place the responsibility of happiness onto another person, you also place the responsibility of your downfall on them as well. Do not put your downfall in somebody else's hands, because they will often always initiate it. Don't put your life in somebody else's hands because you're incomplete. Because truth of the matter is, nobody walking this earth can complete you. You have to do that. Stop looking for people to complete you. You have to become complete, and anybody else you decide to add into your life has to be a complement of what you already have going on. Nobody out here is going to complete you. And if you say otherwise, you're simply in denial. There's no woman on this earth that can complete me. I got to make myself happy before I can even allow a space for that woman to exist. Same thing with women. You need to get your shit together so you can allow the right man in that space to exist. Because if you place that responsibility on someone else, they're going to let you down. Do the work. They ain't living no happy life over there. How can you live a happy life, and how can you live this luxurious life, this dream life, or whatever the case y'all think they're over there living, if you haven't corrected your wrongs? God will not allow you to move forward if you don't correct your wrongs. If you're just continuously hurting people, continuously lying, it ain't gonna work. How? What time did they spend doing this work? None. What therapy have they went to? Some of these motherfuckers are in therapy and still ain't doing the work. They just going just to say they in therapy. And that's cool. Congratulations that they go into therapy. But if you just go into therapy to sit and look like a fucking moron, what are you really doing in therapy? A lot of those therapists ain't even trained to handle narcissists. Don't fall in love with potential. I know I'm mixing a lot of stuff in here, but I'm just trying to drive some points home. Potential is just another word for I can do it, but I haven't done it yet. That's all that means. So a lot of us fell in love with their potential. Potential is cool, but what work are you doing to become the version of yourself that I need you to be? And it's not saying it's all about what you need them to be, but what piece fits in your life. What work are they doing to become that? The answer is probably none. And if it is a little bit, it's just breadcrumbing, and it ain't fucking enough to be that. They giving that person the same hell that they gave you, and sometimes it's worse if you're not answering the phone. If they can't get a hold of you, they taking all that energy out on that person, because energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be transferred. They are a ball of walking shit, so they gotta send that energy somewhere, and they're going to send it to the person that's closest to them, which is that new supply that y'all think they ran off into the sunset with. Some of them situations were over a long time ago, but they'll never let you know that. They done crashed and burnt them bridges already, but they'll never let you know that, because it'll bring you some kind of satisfaction. Some of y'all think they still with this supply. They done had to move on to somebody else because they done already fucked that up. Y'all gotta judge people by their fruit. What fruit have they produced that's gonna leave any evidence of living happily ever after? None. I answer for you. None. Man, y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all go check out my new single, Superstition. I would love to know what y'all think. It's here on the channel. It's also on all platforms. Share it with your folks. Make a TikTok. do something with it. Make sure you push the message out there because by doing that, y'all are also helping me expose narcissism and bringing it to another platform. So I appreciate that. If you need a one-on-one, link is in the description. If you want to donate to the channel, link is in the description. Don't forget about my Patreon. If you join, you get half off of all sessions for a lifetime. And also, man, just be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be patient with yourself. This is a process. It is a marathon, not a sprint. So another day, another way. You ain't gotta listen, but I know you heard me.